The QI pump has some wonderful features. First one, nice little clip-off lid so you can access easily from any angle. That just clips back on very simply. Currently the pump is off, there's no light on the screen. I'm going to start at the menu and how we set this up. Hit the enter button right there, and that gives us straight into the menu clock setting. We have the ability to use this pump on a setup that potentially doesn't have a chlorinator. We set the time, and then we can obviously set timer settings. It has 4 timer settings that we can set. The pump can come on and off 4 times a day. For arrow down, it's going to give me the option to change times, hours and minutes. Arrow back up to clock setting, and we move off to the next option. So the arrow sideways, left and right, puts us either way, back and forth to either options. Right now the timer settings are on. This particular pump isn't running through a chlorinator, so the time is correct. This particular timer is on, and it's starting, as I arrow down, at 9 AM in the morning, no minutes, 9 o'clock on the dot, and it's turning off at 1600 exactly, no minutes. So it's timer 1 on at 9 and off at 4. If I go to RPMs, it's running at 2000 RPMs for that timer period. I go down again, I get to the next option, which is timer 2. It's off, so it's only using one timer for one long period during the day. I arrow back up to the top, back up to timer settings, and then I'll arrow across to the next option. This is a great feature on the pump. We've got the prime time set up here as auto. So this pump is going to come on at 2850 RPM, and when it senses a current draw change and it's primed and full of water, it's going to kick back to whatever speed we leave it at. And I'll show you what that will be in a moment. So the auto is a nice easy option. 2850 and then kicks back when it's primed. If we don't want to do that and we want to purposely set the manual timer, go down, arrow across to manual. We hit on, hit enter. It's now manual. 5 minutes at 2850, and we go, no, tell you what, let's put this on for 10 minutes. And we might run a little bit stronger. We might go at 3000 RPM. And then that's set now. So it's manually going to run for 10 minutes, no matter what, at 3000 RPM. You have the option of doing both. Arrow across. We've got a temperature display option. This is only active if we have the temperature sensor into the cable at the back. This is used mostly for areas that freeze over, the water gets cold and frozen. It's called the antifreeze option. It's going to come on at 4 degrees at 1275 RPM and turn the water over so it doesn't freeze hard, just to protect pipe work in very cold areas. The next option is the power cost. This is a great little tool for the end consumer. They can see how much their pump is costing per hour. Currently, the kilowatts this particular customer is paying, they're paying 30 cents a kilowatt for their power. You can adjust that by using the arrows sideways, up or down, 30, 35 cents depending on where you live, 27 cents wherever it might be. I'll put it back to 30 and we'll see when it's running exactly what it's costing per hour to run. Pump ID, if you've got multiple pumps in a commercial setting, you can set your pumps from 1 to 8. And that's it in the menu. What we do now is we hit the on-off button and it will say setup saved and go back to pump off. Currently the pump is off and showing the time as 12:53. If we wanted to turn the pump on manually, we hit the on button twice. That will turn the pump on manually. If we wanted to turn the pump onto auto and use the timers, which I explained earlier, we hit auto and it will come on after timers. When you see invalid timer, as you did there, and I'll hit it one more time for you. So auto on using timers. Invalid timers means I have the timers off and we're not using timers. That will be most of your applications. You'll have to turn the pump manually on if you're using a chlorinator timer. I'm going to show you the auto prime now, one of the greatest features of the pump. I turn it on, manual on, which is hitting the button twice. Comes on at 2850. You see the wattage there, so the draw is 500, it's going to get up to 900 odd, nearly 1,000, and it will sense that it's got a full head of water, and then it cuts back down. Right now it's on speed number 2, which is set at 1500, and then you see the wattage usage goes down, and the cents per hour usage drops as well. So a great tool for a retailer, or a mobile, or even a pool builder, trying to show the customer the difference between a single speed pump and a variable speed pump is using the wattage and cents per hour. Now we've got this particular one set at around 30 cents an hour per kilowatt. So right now at around full speed, 1000 watts, 30 cents an hour. That's what their current single speed or an equivalent single speed pump would be costing them to run per hour. When we reduce and get down to a running RPM, which is probably around 1600 or 1500, we'll see the watts decrease and then the cents per hour decrease. So it's a great tool to show the customer, you know what, you're paying 30 cents an hour for your old pump or for an equivalent single speed pump. This one at this particular speed is going to cost you around 7 cents. That's if you're paying 30 cents a kilowatt. Remember, if someone's paying less per kilowatt and you need to get that information from your customer, you need to change. Different areas range from around 19 cents a kilowatt up to around 35 cents a kilowatt. It's a great tool.